Anthony, just, I mean, has it sunk in yet? What's the...
Not really. It's just like, I feel like I'm on a cloud still. Definitely need a lot more sleep right now, and just some time to soak it all in and celebrate it with family, friends, and it's a big accomplishment, not only for me, but just for the whole community. And I don't know. The only thing that really set in is just all the texts and all the appreciation and all the support I've had throughout the weekend and throughout the whole year, throughout my whole career. And that's been something that's been pretty emotional to deal with, but it's awesome.
Anthony, I know you had experience of going unbeaten in the season, winning a title, but can you just put in perspective how hard it was to do this past year on a college level and just to go unbeaten and to win a national title?
Yeah, it wasn't something that I thought about a lot. I mean, I was just thinking about my goals, and to be a national champ was something I really wanted to accomplish, and I was just taking it one match at a time and breaking it up into small little parts that added up into a larger picture, and it worked out for me. Ended up undefeated, but that was never really the goal, to be undefeated, not to have an undefeated season, but I'm definitely grateful for that. It's really hard to do in college, and to beat the guy, Michael Jordan, in the finals 3 times. He's a tough competitor. It's tough to beat a guy 3 times, and I'm just grateful that I was able to put it together and get this 6th year. Just blessed, man. So many things had to come together for this to happen, and it all worked out.
I think this is something you set out to do when you decided to come to Rutgers, and what's the feeling that you accomplished this goal, that you're the first national champion here at Rutgers, and what does it mean?
That's probably the only thing that's settled in, just like that. I was like, last year I saw Rutgers right outside the top 10, and I wasn't able to really do anything about it because I was on the sideline, and this year it was in my own hands, and I was so happy to see Rutgers up there in the top 10 and see Nick win it first. That was awesome. I mean, he deserves that. He's first Rutgers national champ, and he worked really hard for it. And to go 2 for 2 just meant a lot to us, and it meant a lot to everyone around us.
I know you probably heard this a lot when you committed to Rutgers, and Nick definitely heard it when he transferred here, but people would say that you couldn't do this at Rutgers, that
right.
You can't, and
right.
You guys did it. Just What is breaking down that barrier, what does that mean to you, and what does it mean to the program?
Now it just means anyone. We could get anyone we want. I feel like a lot of other big names are gonna see this, and they're gonna realize, like, why am I going across the country to go to school when I could just go to my backyard and train and be a national champ? And we proved it ×2. So proof's in the pudding, and we're definitely gonna use this for recruiting, use this for advertising, whatever we got to do.
You get off the bus and you see this crowd of people here waiting for you, and the support you had in Pittsburgh. Just what is that? The support you've had from the community, what does that mean to you?
It's just crazy, surreal. It's like I don't really know how to deal with it all, honestly, but just grateful and trying to say hi to everyone that wants to say hi, or if they want a picture, they take a picture. And this is cool, man. You don't think as a wrestler growing up that you're gonna be a superstar ever, and this definitely makes me feel like one.
Anthony, this is one of the oldest universities in the nation. What does it mean from your perspective that it can finally claim not only 1 but now 2 national champions in any sport?
I think it's just huge. Coming into the Big Ten when I first got to school here, it was a big issue. Are we going to be able to compete? Are we going to be able to be at the top? Are we ever going to get there? And with wrestling, it's been a constant climb and constant improvement every year. And look at us now. I think it's only up from here. More national champs come, more All-Americans come, more top 10 finishes, top 5 finishes, and we're excited, and we're just looking to keep growing.
Your wrestling career here is over, and very fair to argue that you're the greatest wrestler in program history, one of the greatest athletes in school history.
Appreciate that.
Can you put that into words, that perspective? Have you thought about that? Just
not at all, man. Like growing up, my dad had season tickets to football games. I would see Brian Leonard play, Ray Rice, and those were my favorite athletes growing up. Trent Moses, I remember, like I always wanted to be Trent Moses, the wide receiver, when I played with my friends, and it's so cool. Like they were superstars to me, and now I'm superstars to other kids that are watching Rutgers wrestling, and it's just like it's full circle. And the biggest thing now I'm looking forward to is giving back to the people that helped me along my way. And I feel like if I could touch some of maybe their kids' lives or their lives, then my life will be complete.